Hey guys, Mr. Horton here with virtual backup lessons for Studio Art 1, Studio Art 2, and Film Appreciation and Cinematography. Hi everybody, and welcome to the next project, which is pixel art. So I have pixel art broken up into four grades, 2 classwork and 2 projects. So the very first thing you're going to do for pixel art, and our first grade for this is our first classwork grade, which is going to be you're going to pick 3 source images for the project. You're going to submit them through Google Classroom through the classwork grade, okay? And I'll talk about that in a second. The second grade, which is the first project grade of this one, is you're going to pencil line draw the whole picture. There's going to be no shadow, no color, so it's just a flat pencil line drawing. Third one, classwork grade, is you're going to pixelate that pencil line using a black color pencil, which we'll again talk about. And then the last grade is going to be you're going to pixel color the entire image. You are going to find that this project is very similar to when we did the grid method color image, especially with the picking of the image and the drawing of the image initially. Okay, so let's go on to the first part of this, how to pick a good source image. Okay, so the source image that I picked for my one that I'm doing in front of you guys is going to be this picture of Boba Fett. Okay, now you obviously want to pick a picture that has color in it. Okay, you don't want to pick a picture that's overtly muted. Now, remember, this project is a pixel art project. It will eventually look pixelated. You're going to want to pick a colorful image, and you're also going to want to pick a grounded image. Now, what do I mean by grounded? So, I'm going to give you 2 examples here. Here's an example of a bad image to pick, a bad cartoon image to pick. It's floating, it's in the middle, it's not grounded, there's no background. It doesn't look like it's placed anywhere. Now, here's an example of one that's a good image to pick. And again, I want you to try to experiment with these with the source image submission, okay? I want it to look grounded, meaning I kind of want it to be more of a scene of something versus like a clip art image that you're picking to do for this project. All right, so once you submit your picture through Classroom and I cleared it and you get this grade, you're going to move on to the second part of the project, which is actually drawing your picture. Okay guys, so in your supplies I gave you guys 2 sheets of graph paper. You have 1 and you have 2, and the backup is just if you massively screw up and you have to go to it. But remember, you can always go to the back of the page also. All right, so I have the 1 sheet. I have my source image. Okay, so all I'm going to do basically is get out a number 2 pencil. I'm going to get an eraser, and I'm going to draw my picture on the sheet, and I'm going to try to utilize as much of the space as humanly possible. Now, you're trying to figure out if it's vertical or horizontal, depending on the orientation of the source image you picked. That's fine. Okay, and again, try to use most of the space. Now, my source image, the one I picked of Boba Fett, it is super narrow. So once I actually draw the picture on here, which we're going to cut to in a second, you are going to notice that I'm going to have all this space over here that actually isn't in the source image. So we'll deal with that in a second. So we're going to cut to me having drawn this right here. Okay, so I've now drawn in my picture of Boba Fett, and again, I utilized a lot of the space of the graph paper as much as I possibly could. Okay, you'll notice from the source image that Boba Fett has things like on his shoulder blade, he has his sigil, and on the helmet up here, he's got these like markings. I didn't actually put those in. I also didn't put in any of the scuffling on the armor or anything like that. I'm going to put that in later when I color it. Okay, this is just the line. No shadow, no color. Okay, so just the line of the picture. Now, I am going to go in a second, and I'm going to cut away, let's say about this much going up to make this thinner. Okay, because the actual source image is super thin. So yeah, this is the first project grade right here. All right, so no shadow, no color, first project grade. This is your first stop point of this, okay, which is going to be due in about a week from starting this project. Okay, and now the next thing we're going to do is pixelate the pencil line. Let's do that.